Hey guys, I have here the Nissan Versa model year 2021, and in this video I want to explain to you how to replace the light bulb for the rear turn signal. So we start out by gaining access to the turn signal bulb, and we do this by opening the trunk. And now the only tool that we do need is a bigger Phillips screwdriver. And with that we are going to remove these two screws here that you see here. Alternatively to the screwdriver you can also use a socket. But I'm not sure right now what size that is, since it's so much easier with the Phillips screwdriver. Once we have removed both screws, then we can detach now here the plastic housing that holds all of the bulbs. And you do this by wiggling it a little bit on the back end, and then here towards the front of the vehicle there are two plastic pins that are holding the housing in position, and you want to make sure you don't accidentally break off those two plastic pins. So next I am going to remove the housing completely from the vehicle by detaching the harness at this point here, but you don't really have to do this, so I'm just doing this because it is easier for me to record this video here. In case you are interested on how to do this, then all I did was press on this little pin here, this plastic pin. I just pushed this in and then I was able to unplug the harness. Okay, so now the turn signal bulb is hidden behind this yellowish plug here, this socket. And we're going to remove this by twisting it counterclockwise by maybe 1/8 of a turn. And then we can pull out the socket together with the light bulb. And we can remove the light bulb by simply pulling it out of its socket. Now for the 2021 model year you need the replacement bulb type of WY21W. And I believe the previous model year used to be PY21W, so you should definitely check that you have the correct bulb for your model year. Now we install the new bulb by simply pushing it into the socket here, and then it is already time to reassemble everything. So we just put the bulb together with the socket back into the housing, and then we don't forget to turn the socket by about 1/8 of a turn clockwise, and you should feel it tightening so that the housing is waterproof and there's no water going in there. And then the next step is to already reattach the housing to the vehicle. So of course in my case first I have to plug the harness back in, so I'm going to make sure that this really snaps into position. And then you have to look out for those two plastic pins here on the housing. Those go here in two special holes here in the body of the vehicle. So I suggest you put those pins in there first, and then you slowly and carefully slide the housing towards the right, so towards the trunk of the vehicle. I'm doing this here with one hand, that's why it looks a little bit clumsy, but if you use two hands then it is really easy to do. So and once the housing here is in the correct position again, then we can of course put those two screws back in and make them tight with the screwdriver, but don't make them too tight, you don't want to break the plastic here. And then we're already done. Yeah, okay, I hope this video was helpful. If you have any more questions or comments, then please leave a message below.